All right, so I'm going to screen share here. So if you guys could mute yourselves. I'll try muting you guys. Here we go. Okay, that way there's not an echo when I'm talking. Okay, so, whoa, don't want to go there. We'll talk about that later. All right, I am going to pop this into present mode here. All right, guys, so we are talking about Coach Basics, and Erin is going to be talking later on. We will try to keep this, I don't know, between half hour and 45 minutes, but if you have to leave, obviously, at any time for whatever reason, you can watch the recording later. I just want to thank you for showing up and being here for these live calls. It really means that you are taking this seriously, and I thank you because I put a lot of work into these, and Erin also put a lot of work into this call, so it means a lot that you're here in person, so to speak. But let's dive into a few announcements first. So first of all, we've got a lot of people on our team with points on the board for Success Club, so that's super exciting. And then also Team Cup is coming up next month, and we have 2 teams from our team, and the first one is Team The Best You, which is myself, Erin, Lindsay, Rebecca, and Lauren. And then we have Team Rock On, which is also myself because I signed up Chad's account, which is really me, and Lisa and Hope and Brittany and Colleen. So we are going to be working super hard to be getting as many Success Club points as possible in August so that we can be earning those prizes. So we will be using the message thread that I set up for each team to answer questions and celebrate each other and say, yay, I just got 2 Success Club points, so that we can all support each other. We are planning on having dinner this week on Thursday night in Red Wing if you would like to show up. We haven't decided on the place, but it will be somewhere in Red Wing, and those of you that can make it, let's start a conversation on our team page so that we can figure out where we would like to go. This is purely for fun. We can talk about coaching if you want to, or we can just have a girls' night, which is much needed in my life for sure. The Country Heat group, I would like, Erin, you to unmute yourself and for you to kind of chat about this.
Alrighty. So the Country Heat Challenge Pack, it sounds like will be released tomorrow. I will be going ahead and writing up an invitation post. So I will share that on our team page. But I would say to begin inviting tomorrow night, if not definitely by the 28th. The plan is to begin the challenge group on the 22nd. So we'll be running at the same time as our 21-day fix group, but we will be able to run both groups. I will be leading that, and so if you have any questions or anything like that, just let me know.
Perfect. All right. Okay, so here is our calendar for August. We have a lot going on. I have decided to switch our coaching sneak peek to be the beginning of the 3rd week of our challenge group each month. So we always start our challenge groups on the 3rd Monday of each month. So the 3rd week of that group is when we'll have our sneak peek, which makes a little bit more sense because we have probably some people in our challenge groups that we think would make a great addition to our team that could really benefit from coaching. So that is where we are going to then switch our sneak peek each month. So I will be posting that on each monthly calendar, but it happens to land on the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd of August. And then we have Super Saturday. I believe I'm currently the only one planning to go right now, but there is still time to buy tickets, I believe. The last time I checked, it's not sold out, but it could be. The link is on our team page, and there are going to be 3 coach speakers that I am super excited to learn from. I will take lots of notes and share them on our team page for sure. But this is just one of the 4 Super Saturday events throughout the whole year. So if you are new, a Super Saturday is just a couple-hour workshop. They have them all over the country where you can get together with local Beachbody coaches and just learn from each other. The tickets are super cheap. I think they're $20 this month. And they were last time as well. So you do want to get to a live event at some point. They are business changers for sure. And then on the 10th, we have our Team Pivot call. That's a joint call with another team from Colorado. The Colorado team is going to be leading that call, and it's all about recruiting, which I am really excited to learn about. Then we've got our pre-weekend, which, you know, our challenge group always kicks off the Friday before the 3rd Monday, so that's the 12th. We officially start working out the 15th. And then we've got our pre-weekend for Country Heat, and then the official Country Heat start date. And then we have another Team Pivot call, and then our team call. And on the 30th, for our team call, we're going to be combining again with Gretchen. The last time we tried to do that, I lost power and a bunch of shingles off my roof, and water was leaking into my living room. So I got kicked off of the call way too early. So we wanted to team up again for another joint call. So that is our calendar. I will be posting that in our team page as well. All right, so now we're going to jump into the meat of the call here, and I'm going to try to talk fast, but I do want you to feel completely comfortable unmuting yourself and asking a question and interrupting. I actually really enjoy that because then it allows me to answer more specific questions that you guys have. So hopefully you have a pen and paper, because I'm just going to be kind of sharing what I know, and Erin's going to talk at the end about a couple of things as well. All right. So some of this you may know, but Success Club is simply like our honor roll, okay? So the more Success Club points you have means the more people that you are helping with either a challenge pack or buying Shakeology. So you earn points by having people buy a challenge pack, which is Shakeology plus a workout, and that gives you 2 points. And if you sell Shakeology HD, which is auto ship, home direct, you get 1 point. And there are 2 kind of benchmarks, the A honor roll and the B honor roll, you could think of it as. There's Success Club 5, which is 5 or more points, and there's Success Club 10, which is 10 or more points. And let's see if I have anything else there. No, okay, so benefits of hitting Success Club. Hitting Success Club means you have guaranteed income coming into your pocket, because if you have Success Club 5 or higher, that means that based on what people bought from you, you have covered the cost of your Shakeology and then some. So that's definitely something you want to be striving for if you're wanting to earn a little bit of income or even just cover the cost of your Shakeology. It's nice to have a little extra cash in your pocket. Each month there are Success Club prizes. So Beachbody actually gives out prizes to everyone who hits Success Club 5 or higher. Sometimes it's personal development video that they send out. In the past they've sent out P90X complete workouts, like valued at over $300. It was crazy. That was last fall. So it's a variety of things each month. If you get Success Club 12 months in a row, you're called an all-star. So that's a title that you could work for. If you hit Success Club in the first 3 months of your business, you get the title of a Success Starter. Now, if you're a Success Starter, you get a free ticket to Summit next year. Those tickets go on sale on Thursday, and I am going to be at my computer trying to get one of those as quickly as possible. They sell out fast. Like that day, they will be gone. So you actually get a free ticket saved for you if you hit Success Club in your first 3 full months of coaching. And then the really big benefit of hitting Success Club is if you're an Emerald or higher. So let me back up a little bit and just talk really quickly about being an Emerald coach. An Emerald coach means that you have 2 coaches on your team, okay? So these could be discount coaches, they could be business coaches, they could be your mom and your spouse just wanting the discount. any combination of 2 people who sign up as coaches on your team. As soon as you hit Emerald, then if you also hit Success Club, you get free leads. These are the people that sign up on Beachbody without having a coach already. They just want to buy something, so they buy it, and they get plopped right into your list of customers. If you hit Success Club 10 as an Emerald coach, you get the customers that actually earn commission. Like, they give you instant money. They just drop into your lap. So if you have Success Club 10 or higher and you're an Emerald coach, and you also have a bio on Beachbody.com and a before and after picture on Beachbody.com, and you're a club member, all of those things, you get people just dropped into your lap. You don't have to work for them at all. It's pretty amazing. So I have hit Success Club 10 every month ever since I've started coaching. So I have gotten those free leads every single month. Sometimes they order $100 worth of stuff, so you get 25% of that, so that's $25 for me. I once had a guy order $500 worth of workouts in Shakeology, so that was quite a big commission check that I didn't have to work for at all. So Success Club has a lot of benefits, which is why the company recognizes it so much.
Andrea, question.
Yes.
To become a Success Club All-Star, does
Yes.
it have to start on your very first month of coaching, or say you have been coaching for 6 months and 6th month is your first month and then you do an additional 12 months? Is that still considered an All-Star?
Great question. Yes. It just has to be any 12 consecutive months, starting at any point at all.
Okay, thanks.
Yes. All right, you are going to hear us talk about the 4 vital behaviors. It used to be the 3 vital behaviors, but just this past spring they've added a 4th one, which is recognition. So these are the 4 vital behaviors. If you are doing these every single day, there is absolutely, like, pretty much 0% chance that your business won't grow. Okay, so if you are a product of the product, you are doing Beachbody workouts, you're drinking Shakeology, and you're sharing that online. That doesn't mean that you're a Barbie and you're perfect and you're like super slim. That just means you're working on yourself, actively working on yourself. Personal development. So this means you're reading 10 minutes a day out of a personal development book of your choice. You're listening to podcasts. You're listening to an audiobook, doing something to better yourself. And honestly, this is where you get your really good posts on social media, like the good posts that get people thinking, that make them want to follow your page because they know you're going to put out high quality content. You're helping them learn more about themselves. Connecting and inviting every single day. So this is connecting with, they say 3 people. So adding 3 people to your friend list or your like page list. Reconnecting with old friends, something like that, and also inviting them after you've reconnected with them. So the cold invite isn't suggested, where you just message someone and say, hey, I'm a Beachbody coach and I wondered if you would want to join my group, because that just feels icky. So it's about building relationships, finding out where they're at, asking their goals, and then seeing if you can fill a hole that they have in their life with something that we have in our groups, whether it's financially by being a coach, health, obviously, with the workouts and things like that, energy, sleeping better, all those things we can help them with, which is the focus. We want to help people. And then the 4th one is recognition. So this is recognizing your challengers, recognizing coaches on your team, doing it publicly on social media or just privately by sending them a message or a thank you note or something like that to build up your team. But daily is the key with these behaviors. All right. This is a big one, and one that I could talk about for quite a while. So I am going to do my best to keep this short. Okay. What should I do on social media? This is the biggest question, I feel like, for a lot of coaches. They are wondering, okay, so now I'm a Beachbody coach. What am I supposed to do? Like, what is a good idea? What's a bad idea? On that, I want you to plan on failing forward. Okay? So that means that you are going to try things and you're going to fall flat on your face. No one is going to like your post. No one is going to comment on it. That would be something that might feel like a failure, but it's not. The only time you fail is if you quit. Okay? So if you keep going and you keep trying things and rewording things, that is winning right there. That means that you are willing to put in the time to actually make something substantial out of this, because this is not a get rich quick thing. It's not like an automatic. Otherwise everyone would do it. But those that put in the time are going to see the benefits of it. Okay? If you treat it like a business, it'll pay you like a business, which means that you don't give up after one flop. Okay? And the flop is not a big thing. It's just maybe not a good social media post. I have them all the time, you guys, so don't worry about it. 80-20 rule. 80% of the time you're adding amazing value to other people's news feeds, and 20% of the time you are inviting them to join something. Okay? So 80% of the time you want your page to be something that people want to follow, that they're anticipating, like, what is Andrea going to write about tomorrow? Like, what are her thoughts going to be? What is she going to share with me that's going to help me with my day? What's a workout that she's going to share with me that's going to motivate me to get off the couch? Okay? 20% of the time, you can have posts that are like, I have a group coming up and I am looking for 10 busy women to join. Okay? And when you do those invitation posts, don't make it like you sneak in the invitation at the end. Okay? Because people don't want to read your posts and it's all inspirational and great, and then they get to the bottom and you're like, so if you want to join my group, I have a group coming up in a week. That just feels like a backhanded, like, slimy sales pitch. Okay? So make the whole entire thing this. You are hosting a party and you want them to be there. Okay? So I'm looking for 8 women who have struggled with getting rid of those last 10 pounds, okay? That would be a great start, because the people that are going to actually think about joining your group are going to keep reading, okay? So you don't ever want to trick your followers, because they will get the idea that that's what you're going to do every time you write something inspirational, and they won't even read your stuff, okay? So if you're doing an inspirational post, keep it an inspirational post, and at the end just be like, so hashtag be a better person, you know, something like that. So that's the 80-20 rule. How much should I post? You should post 2 to 5 times per day. Okay, and this is total on your personal page and your like page. On Thursday, it will be my 1-year anniversary of being a coach, and I'm about to say this not to brag, but to show you that I am in this for real. I have not missed a single day of posting on my Fit page in almost 365 days. I have posted at least twice every single day, so that when someone follows me, they know that I'm consistent and that I'm not going anywhere, and that they can trust me. That builds trust. Okay, that consistency is going to help me help more people. Okay, so that's how much you should post. What should I post? Okay, you should be posting, and this is totally dependent on your personality. So some coaches love to post like videos of themselves working out, like do so many reps of these, and then, you know, like Megan E. Wilson does that all the time. That's her thing. Okay, you have to find your thing, your niche. So you could post sample workouts, you could post meal ideas, inspiration and motivation, healthy tips, humor, ask people advice on something. Just be you. You have to figure out who you are. You have to figure out who that person is, that girl that you're writing these posts for, which is essentially just you, okay? Figure out what she needs to hear. What did you need to hear right before you joined a group? What resonated with you? Think about your coach and why you signed up with her. What did she post about that finally made you say, okay, I need to do this? Those are the things that you need to be posting about, okay? And definitely let go of all your fear in this. That's so easy to say, and it took me probably 6 months into being a coach of just failing forward and falling on my face and just getting more creative and getting better and better at writing. Okay, this is a practice in writing. English was like my least favorite subject other than Phy-Ed, which is kind of ironic that I am now a Beachbody coach, working out and writing all the time. So my least favorite 2 classes are what I do on a daily basis now. But if you keep practicing, you can get better. This is a learned skill. It is not something that is just, I'm born with this. I'm born with a math brain. Okay, I've had to work really hard at what I do, but forcing myself to post 2 times a day, I know that I'm getting practice every single day in doing this. Okay, so don't give up on yourself. Definitely be vulnerable. Okay, so make your mess your message. So something that you've gone through that you have come out on the other side and learn something about, post about that. There are other women who struggle with stuff that you struggle with. And the more real you are, the more people are going to trust you. Like strangers are going to trust you and reach out to you and say, I want to join your group because 2 months ago you shared that you really struggled when you went through a miscarriage. Okay? Don't hang out your dirty laundry and not have a positive message at the end. If you're still like going through something, that's not a good thing to post about. Okay? But if you have come through the other side and learned something from it, definitely share that. And interact with your people. Be social. So if people comment on your picture, they took the time to write on your post, take the time to comment back or say thank you or ask them a question. If you don't know them, ask them something about them. Okay? You're adding people to your network constantly so that you are expanding that circle, so that once you have asked everyone in what we call your warm market, the people you know, you can kind of branch out into your lukewarm market so that you never really have to be in a cold market. Okay, you want to keep expanding that circle so that you have all these people that you're getting to know. Okay. Post to your avatar. This is the last one. Find your tribe and your niche, however you say that, niche. You are you, and people who are like you are going to identify with you. So I'm not necessarily going to help the, let me think of a group that I was, in the beginning I was really general on my invitations. I'm probably not going to connect with the really busy like lawyer people who are like working 70 hours a week. I'm more connecting to the people who like their job but are wishing they could be at home more. So I encourage you to draft up kind of a description list of who your avatar is, which is really just characteristics of you, so that when you're posting, you are thinking of that girl. You can give her a name, you can give her a picture, but if you are posting to that one person, the people who follow you are going to feel like they know you to your core because you are going to be consistent in what you talk about. And those people that are attracted to that because they identify with you, those are going to be amazing people in your challenge groups because they already feel like they know you and they trust you, and they're potentially going to make awesome coaches because they feel like, well, if she can do this and I'm a lot like her, I can do this too. And post no matter how many followers you have and how many likes you get on a post. I think Erin added this to the agenda, which is such a good point. So when you start out, just like everyone, I started the same way everybody here starts. I started a like page when I first became a coach. I had probably 80 followers, and I still posted twice a day. I have not changed how often I post from day 1 to day 363. Okay? So I posted consistently because if people would pass by my page and click on it, I would want them to see that I am consistent. So I already talked about that. But you need to make sure that you are posting consistently because people are going to click on your page just to check it out. They may not click like to actually follow you, but you want to have a good showing of this is what is on this page. You know, you don't want to have like 6 weeks where you didn't post anything. okay? And also post on your personal page as well, okay? So do a mixture. And this is going to be my last one before Erin talks. I'm trying to go fast here. Oh no, I gotta go back. Okay, free groups. I didn't do one this month, so I'm a bad example of this. But free groups are really the best way to give you new connections and give people ideas of what it's like to be in a challenge group. Okay, so it's free. You're not selling anything. You're just giving them an idea of what accountability can do for them. So these take a lot of work because you have to create them from scratch. I do have a template in our Google Docs folder that you can go off of so that you can kind of see the structure of it. I also have a video of best tips for free groups that's in the arena right now. It's kind of at the top of the page. I bumped it up because somebody had a question about free groups. So that is available to you. It's also on my YouTube channel. So take a look at that. It's not a very long video. I don't want to spend a lot of time here because you can look that up. But this is really where you build relationships. And definitely don't barf Beachbody all over your free group, but ideas of a free group could be like a plank challenge, where each day you hold the plank for a little bit longer, and then you also give healthy eating tips. You can kind of pepper in Shakeology and things like that, but definitely don't make it like this big sales group at all. 5-day groups are the best, starting on a Sunday and ending on a Thursday. And again, there's a template in Google Docs. But this can be something that if you're interested in running one, you can message me or your upline coach, and we can kind of give you some ideas on how to start one of those. Or we can add you to one of our old free groups so that you can look through it and see how it was run. But I am going to hand it over to Erin at this point.
Alrighty, guys. So when you are deciding about sharing everything, you want to focus on your why. It's important to be true and honest with yourself. And when I started working out and I bought the challenge pack, I bought it in November, but I didn't start coaching until January. My why was still the same, but I feel like it was more specific by the time I started coaching. Now, this being the almost end of July, my why has changed again, where it was focusing more on I wanted to lose my baby weight and I wanted to just feel better. Well, now my why is I want to take the 30 to 45 minutes a day and work on me because I'm a better wife, I'm a better mom, I'm a better Erin. So constantly reevaluate why your why is. And for it to change is a good thing. You are feeling different. You are adding different things to your life. And so by doing all of this change, you are sharing what your challengers are going to be going through on their journeys. And just be proud of it. Share it with everybody because your energy and your posts are going to inspire others, and like Andrea has said, they are going to feel like they know you and they are going to reach out. So make sure that you are just being honest and close about your why. Okay, Andrea. So when I was doing the slide for this, I found the pictures, or the memes, I guess you could say. And the 3 that stuck out were, comparison is the thief of joy. As Andrea said, she is about to come up on her 1-year coaching anniversary. And for all the newer coaches on our team, you may look at Andrea's page or some other veteran coaches and just realize, oh my goodness, they have so many people following, they have all of these likes and comments going back and forth. And it's okay to be where you are because that is part of your journey. And if you compare yourself, you are going, hey, I'm talking. You are going to strip yourself of the opportunity of feeling that joy during your journey. And that's the same thing on that second picture. Never compare your journey with others. Your path is unique. Own it and make the best out of it. This is the fun part. You need to enjoy the journey and not look at the destination. And the second one, or I'm sorry, the third one, it's a runner's quote, but just imagine you are replacing the word runner with a coach. If you coach, you are a coach. It doesn't matter how fast or how far. This is what you're doing. You are sharing your passion about your journey, and you want to pass on this information to others. And so I think there are times where we doubt ourselves, and are we really meant to do this? Are we really sharing the best information on our posts? And if you decided to be a coach, own it. Draw your line in the sand from right now and do your best coaching. And like I said before, that energy is going to explode onto others, and that's what we want to share with everybody. So that's all I got for you.
That was awesome. Thank you, Erin. I think all of you know about this, but I have been, well, maybe you don't, because the last couple of weeks, I've been adding a lot of information to our page. And I just encourage you to use that information. I've added an emerald tab, a diamond tab, and if you are wanting more information, soak it up, okay? Because it's there for you. All right. And since I am trying to get out of this page here. All right. Since I am putting this online and recording it, I am going to actually change the password. So I will put the new password for our Making a Better You, the coach training stuff, on our team page, so that other people who watch this video don't get the secret information that I put on there for you guys. I apologize for my terrible video Godzilla face here. But do you guys have any questions at all from that? Anything that I can clarify? Brittany, do you want to bring up your question that you messaged me? Just to help other people in thinking about it? Nope. She accidentally deleted herself. All right, well, we can talk about it on our team page. You guys have any questions?
Okay, sorry. For some reason, I got off the call. Sure. I think I
think we all struggle with this. Let me preface this so that you don't feel like I'm putting you on the spot, because I think all of us struggle with this. So go for it.
So with my page and stuff, I've been very inconsistent. So that's where I'm struggling with right now, and I think some of that is with finding that avatar, or finding that niche. And I think another problem is I still don't really know who I am. So I don't know. I think that's just where I'm really struggling right now. And I think too, because I was gonna comment too for Erin's. I loved Erin's message that she had, especially with falling into that comparison trap. I do that a lot, and I'm having trouble getting out of that. So.
Well, I can speak to that a little bit, because I used to do the same thing with like Marion, our Star Diamond upline, and coaches like Brittany Leggett and Lindsay Matway and all these people that, make so much success for themselves, and they've been coaching for, 3-4 years, and they're, in the top 10. It's just like, we are all humans. We all have the same programs and products and things that we have to utilize, and yet some people are more successful than others and grow faster. Okay, so I've hit diamond like 4 months into my business, and I'm still at diamond 8 months later. I imagined being 5-star diamond by the end of this year. It's possible to happen, but where my downline is at, it's probably not going to happen. So I get stuck into that comparison game, but then I think back on what I posted on our team page about how successful people never worry about those kinds of things, and when they see other successful people, they see it as, well, that's the possibility that I have, not I can't do that. They just see it as, oh my goodness, I could do that too. It's not going to be the same journey because we're all on different journeys, but there's still that potential to have that success as well. Mm-hmm. So I get it. I totally get it.
Yeah, and I know, and I've been better about coming to terms with stuff like that. I used to, before starting this, I think I would give up a little bit easier. But now with starting this, I know that, some things do take a little longer for others. And I know that's been my situation with a lot of things. So just keeping that type of thing in mind, too.
Yep. As far as your avatar, I know you have a lot of interests that are like...
They're everywhere.
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 Which that can be your avatar. That's part of your personality, is that you love so many things. And I suggest even talking about that. Like, tonight, I'm just kind of struggling with figuring out who is Brittany. Is she going to be a world champion knitter? Is she going to run around the world? What makes up my being? Talk about that and say, if you guys had to describe me in 5 words, what would they be? Ask your social media. Your deer post that you took a deer selfie got so much traffic. I thought it was awesome. I was like, hey, she should probably post something about, not even coaching, but just even this question, get real with people. Say, I'm just I've been reading some personal development. I'm trying to figure out, what are my 5 personality characteristics? Could you guys help me out? What do you think of when you think of Brittany Fritz? So.
Yeah, I'll have to try that. See what comes up.
Yeah.
Brittany, I think you should sprinkle some of your speech information on your page. I think that is also important, like Andrea had said, where I think we all love our jobs and we're doing this coaching business. So share some of that, because you could probably start speaking to people who are in the education field, and then just share. They have a bunch of different Google images that you could have, or you can even twist it and put a picture of yourself in your classroom. You did that the other day of getting into your office early. So I think that would be something great that you could go ahead and do, because it is important. You do it every single day, and it's one of your passions. So I would definitely say do some speech information on it.
And honestly, there's a lot of parents out there that could benefit from your knowledge. If they have a kid who they think is struggling with speech stuff, if you have a strategy or something, moms and dads want to hear that stuff. You're not a mom yet, but that could be part of your market, is helping people who want to know your skill set. You have a lot to give people, and I think that's one of the parts of you that you have completely left untapped.
Yeah, I kind of have. I haven't really gone into that area at all, and that's something that I want to get into more. So now it's like as I'm learning that, it'd be sharing it on my page. Yeah, some good ideas. Gotta get to work figuring that out.
Just take it one day at a time.
Yep.
All right, you guys. Well, I will see you on the team page if you have any more questions. But thank you so much for being here. And this was an awesome call, probably one of my favorites. So thanks for being here. We'll see you later.